What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But AC. And today we're going to be talking about Loki Network. Loki Network has been doing so much as of lately. It all started back when they got a good bump in liquidity back in August when they started releasing just product after product after update. And now they're doing a bunch of rebranding. So what is Loki? Loki's a mineral fork that's been going for about 3 years now. And it's upgraded with Monero as well. It started off being mined with Kryptonite Heavy and then switched to Random X XL. And now is Proof of Stake with their new post consensus mechanism with Proof of Stake. It's kind of like Ethereum. It has a infinite supply of tokens and it has master nodes as well. Now, I don't know about posts. Haven't heard any news about posts and how to actually get staking up and going, but the master nodes are still active. So I'm not exactly sure how people are going to get coins, and if it's off a master node. And this is one con of moving to proof of stake. If it's off of if you have to get your coins off an exchange, you're most likely going to be KYC'd at some point. And now with all the regulations and everything coming in to track privacy currencies, most likely this privacy currency won't be listed on any large exchange, but it's going to be a really big target. But that's okay, because like Pivx and Deep Onion, which are Tor centric coins, so that could work out to its advantage. Now, scrolling through Loki's Twitter feed, their sessions, they have a separate Twitter feed for that. Loki's going to be rebranded to Oxen very soon, and they released a long paper explaining what they're going to be doing in all their products. One product that's always been there is Sessions. Sessions is Loki's messenger app. That's kind of like Signal. It's kind of like Signal is a privacy messenger app, and it does basically what Signal does. It's just on the Loki network. There's Loki Net, which is a Tor browser. I don't know how many people you would use that. Probably a lot now, considering everything we're doing is being watched and recorded by some government agency somewhere or some big corporation just to sell you stuff generally, but you never know. Tinfoil hat time. There's LokiNet, and now there was Chainflip, which was Block Swap. They decided to rebrand that, and LokiNet is also getting a rebranding as well. They haven't come up with a name for that yet, but I'm sure it'll be out beginning of the year here. Explaining Chainflip was supposed to be a DeFi exchange with the wrapped Loki token being one of the bigger main tokens on that exchange. And DeFi kind of lost steam, and this project is still going. It's still there. It just hasn't been talked about as much in the mainstream crypto media as it probably should. And Loki in general and projects like Deep Onion don't get talked about a lot because they're usually overshadowed by Monero. But I think they're in a category of their own, especially Loki and Pivx, which are just coming out with products after products, but especially Loki. Let's see. Yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for Loki, really. I mean, There's partnerships happening, like partnerships with KuCoin, where you could actually. There was a trading pair for Loki to USDT if you ever needed to get out of Loki. I don't know if it works in reverse, but just everything here, I can just talk about it, make my own separate videos on just chain flip. There's just so much going in. Now, my concern is that maybe I doubt it, since Loki is kind of like the Tesla of cryptocurrencies right now. But maybe they get complacent, maybe something happens, and with it being proof of stake and making it somewhat hard to get to their coin, people just, it turns into another deep onion and it just stagnates. And that's typical for proof of stake coins, which is why I'm kind of against proof of stake as a trader. Not financial advice, but I get where they're coming. They want their network to be as fast as possible, which List was already there doing that. And now Ethereum's trying to go proof of stake. Everybody's trying to go proof of stake. Quantum resistant ledger also just preaches to the high heavens, supposedly, of how they're going to be proof of stake and how they're going to have smart contracts and whatever. I could do whole nother video on that. Those are the downsides, and like, how does it compare to like Pivx and Deep Onion? Well, it just has more developers. Pivx, I know for a fact, and Private Chain are just really Zcash developers just doing their own thing. And it seems like Zcash just had, or should I call it the Electric Coin Company, just had so many just developers. I don't understand how they're not bigger. But yeah, that's basically Loki. And like I said, I don't know exactly how they're gonna get their coins out to people, and that's the big worrying part for me. But I'm guessing next year, when it's announced to be Oxen, they'll announce polls and all that stuff, how you can get into this project. Like I said, very sad to see mining go away on Loki. I think they had a good thing going there. And maybe, even a hybrid proof of stake, proof of work concept could have worked. I don't know why. I know why they didn't try that, because they were pushing DeFi and they said they need to fund the DeFi projects, which, being DeFi, the project coins would have compounded in worth when holding them in the exchange. So they wanted people to just directly buy Wrap Loki and transfer Wrap Loki to Loki. Therefore, you're giving you more Loki. But I personally just don't like dealing with DeFi and dealing with MetaMask and setting that up. Like I think I stated that in the last video, it's actually a pain to do. I actually did it, and I lost my keys. There was nothing in there, but just having that on your computer really makes you more exposed to just the internet and puts you out there for hackers, whatever have you, just to see what you're doing. So that's my short take on Loki. I think it's an awesome coin. Just figuring out how to get the coin is going to be a problem, and I'll probably make videos about every separate product it has later on, and I'll see you guys later.